So welcome to the Maryland State Senate. This part of the building is about 110 years old. At the front of the room is where our presiding officer, Mike Miller, sits. And as you look around the room, there's 47 seats. Each of the senators represents approximately 125,000 people. The other important feature of this room are the four very large portraits, two on each side, and these are the signers of the Declaration of Independence from Maryland. They all happen to be living in Annapolis, and it's Carroll, Chase, Paca, and Stone. And when they signed the Declaration of Independence, they declared treason against Britain. So if the British Army had captured them, they would have been killed, their family would have been imprisoned, and all their wealth would have been taken away. So they didn't sign the Declaration of Independence casually. It was a very serious document with very serious results, and fortunately we prevailed. The other thing I want to point out is on the corners of the dais are two fairly large statues. One of them is Charles Carroll of Carrollton, and the other is John Hanson. Now, every state has the ability to put two life-size statues in the National Capitol Rotunda. They call it Statuary Hall. And these are the two statues represented that appear in Statuary Hall on behalf of the state of Maryland. John Hanson was one of our first presidents. Well, we all think about George Washington, but John Hanson was president under the Articles of Confederation, that loosely configured group of states still trying to find their way in the darkness, so to speak, until Thomas Jefferson and crew formalized the Constitution. So the Continental Congress met here in this building, and during that time they were formulating the Constitution, and of course our first president called out of retirement was George Washington.